Sam from Road Trail Run here. I want to give you some first impressions after a run and all the details on the Saucony Ride ISO 2 coming May-June. It's a $120 neutral performance trainer. The weight is 9.84 ounces in my size 9 samples, so that's 279 grams. So that's just a touch more than version 1 was. The stack height is a quite considerable 29 millimeter heel, 21 millimeter forefoot, so plenty of forefoot cushioning, so that's an 8 millimeter drop. Saucony made some interesting changes to the midsole here, in that there's still the power foam with a top layer, top sole of Everrun, even though the branding looks like it's maybe the whole shoe is Everrun. But what they did is they added 2 millimeters more power foam and then substituted their usual rubber for crystal rubber, same as found in the Freedom in the forefoot. And you'll note when we compare to the ISO 1 that instead of 5 Triflex forefoot bands, we have 4 with wider spacing between them and deeper grooves as well into the midsole. So what this translated into for me was slightly softer forefoot, easier to transition, and the shoe overall is softer and transitions easier off the heel, as we have a deeper decoupling groove than we saw over here in the ISO in the Ride ISO 1. Now, last year when we reviewed the Ride ISO, several of us had real issues with these bands, the ISOFit bands, being very flexible, not providing much structure at all. And thus we had some kind of medial collapse in feel, especially as pace increased. This year, Saucony has reduced the length of the bands. You can see that it provides more structure in this beautiful double jacquard mesh upper. And they also added a more substantial overlay on the medial side here. So this translates into just a much better foothold. While we're on the upper, we have, as I said, a double jacquard mesh. It's very soft and pliable. The toe bumper is a little higher and a little less pliable than version 1. It's interesting because I'm actually in a size 9 in the Ride 2 and an 8.5 in the Ride 1. Saucony only had a half size up for me, and I found the fit half size up noticeably more secure on both feet in the Ride 2 than the Ride 1, given particularly those upper changes. So, in summary, the Ride ISO 2 is a performance trainer under 10 ounces. It's got a lively ride. It's now a bit softer underfoot, and it has for me anyway, a far better fitting upper. So this is a great shoe to do multiple types of running in, everything from daily training to up-tempo work, and certainly one could race in this shoe. We're going to have our full multi-tester review soon, so please stay tuned and keep following Road Trail Run. Thank you for watching.